Good evening, good afternoon, good night, and good morning. Thank you for tuning into RETV News Break. I'm Tyren.
And Nicole with your weekly RETV News Break. Every week, Ty and I bring you news, trends, and more with a positive spin. Clark Atlanta University is celebrating its newest batch of graduates, and thanks to their commencement speaker, each graduate is now a business owner. Popular Atlanta restaurateur Pinky Cole, who founded the Slutty Vegan, spoke during Saturday's commencement celebration and gifted every graduate with an LLC, limited liability company. On your elevator to success, let me be your maintenance man. I've partnered with Varo Bank to provide every single graduate in this audience with an LLC and a path to entrepreneurship, Cole said during her speech. During her speech, she added that she wants the graduates to fail because in failure is where they can find inspiration. Cole graduated from Clark Atlanta in 2009. She shared with graduates about the difficulties and the failures she's seen in the 13 years since then. I want you to fail so hard you become an expert in failure and get an PhD in failology, she said. I want you to fail because failing is not failing at all. It is finding inspiration or aspiration in the losses. Cole told the graduates that if every time they fail, they get back up, eventually they too can be back at Clark Atlanta telling a new group of graduates how to succeed.
Congratulations, first of all, to all the graduates of Clark Atlanta and the graduating class.
You took the words out of my mouth.
Not just for your, the next level in life and actually graduating from college, but the fact that she's gifted y'all LLCs, that's pretty dope.
Yes, each of you are now business owners. And I'm pretty sure for those who had already kind of had that mindset and wanting to become an entrepreneur or create their own business, it's definitely a load off their shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
But two, maybe it will inspire those who may have not thought of it to take that leap.
Yeah.
And dig into it.
And even if they don't, well, I guess it's still a form of entrepreneurship. Even if you take the LLC and put it under your own name, for instance, and then you or your family name and buy some investment properties or investments or whatever, land or whatever that case may be, then you can, kind of gift that to your, your future kids or whatever that may be. But I honestly, in this whole story, I like the whole mention of failure. I would just caution and I would say, failure is a part of entrepreneurship. Failure is a part of life in general, but always fail forward. Don't fail backwards. Fail forward, meaning like she said, if you fail or when you fail, not if, when you fail, fail and get back up and try again. Learn from those mistakes. Learn from, your successes. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from the others around you that also are failing. So that way you can take that knowledge, as she mentioned, and to be able to apply it to your business or apply it to your life or apply it to whatever it is that you may do to become successful, as she mentioned, and be able to go back to the Clark Atlantas, the Howards, the A&Ts, the Winston-Salem States, or wherever you choose to go back and give back, and be able to give back to those who, that come after you.
And I would even say take an account of the last 4 years or however many years it's taking you to get your degree. Take a look back and account for the successes, the failures, and turn those failures into opportunities as you move forward in, taking on this business venture. So, yeah, I just love that this season, so many people are giving back, especially in our community. It just really sheds light on what we can do, what we are doing, and what we will continue to do, in the future. So, congratulations, graduates! Job well done.
Yeah, it was like a snowball effect. There was I forget the gentleman's name, Robert, whatever, but at not Spelman, but at Morehouse, where he actually went and actually paid off everyone's debt, or all the graduates' debt. Was it two years ago or 3 years ago, whenever it was? It seems like a snowball effect where people have been continually going back and doing something, if not that, but something very similar to. For the graduates that have been graduating in the past, 1 or 2 years or whatnot. Considering the fact that I know we've talked about this quite a few times, the whole student loan, removal or the forgiveness and so forth. Considering we haven't had that quite as of yet, that this is like, I guess, an alternative, as you can say it is.
Exactly.
In our next story, the world of animation doesn't have much color, and this couple is on a mission to change that. Jermaine and Wakita Hargrove are making history with the first of its kind Black-owned animation network, the Animation TV Network. Per a report from Essence, we are using Animation TV exclusive content to bring awareness to the lack of diversity and inclusion in the animation industry, said Jermaine in an official news release. By offering distribution to global animation creators, we will amplify the voices that sometimes go unheard. Structuring a theatrical partnership with a major film studio for some of our stronger animation IPs is also a goal, of Animation TV. We are currently looking to finance, develop, and distribute all forms of animation content, which includes 2D and 3D, from creators all over the world, he says. Using a subscription and linear channel model for easier access for watchers, Animation TV will tap into resources alongside small town animation studios to provide original, exclusive content. The company is already coming out of the gate swinging with plans to launch a diabetic superhero film, Gummishi, the Type 1 Protector. That is interesting. Other forthcoming projects include a faith-based series, The Sunday Schoolers, as well as, these are some interesting names, as well as the originals that include Princess Tatinda, Animate My Life, and Welcome Gamerville. Award-winning series Shelly, the Dancing Spider, will also be a part of the network's programming. Other partners include Kit Bash 3D and Animation School in Africa. The Animation School continues to drive diversity through partnerships such as Animation TV, said the Animation School director and co-founder Nuno Martins. These partnerships highlight the importance of building a diverse community within the international animation industry. Not only is Animation TV on a mission to shake up the animation industry, but the platform will also work to equip the metaverse with more characters that reflect its programming through non-fungible tokens, better known as NFTs. Scheduled for a summer launch, Animation TV will be available on Apple's iOS and Google Play for Android. Subscribers can also access the network via the internet.
Nice.
That is pretty dope, I will say. When you think of animation, we really don't know what goes on behind the scenes of animation because of the fact that it's animation, unless you notice one of the names scrolling upon one of the credits or something like that, then you really don't know what goes. So it's really dope to actually know for a fact that there is a Black animation studio that will be producing some pretty dope content. And it seems like the content that they're putting out is not just silly, animation or cartoons per se, but they seem to be things that will be educational and also inspirational.
That'll speak to the entire family, which is really cool. I'm just really glad I've always said I've really admired those who are creative, because I wish I had that creative gene. So to know what truly goes on behind the scenes and being able to create a network like this would be pretty cool to see what comes of it.
I think we all have some creativity in us. You just always sell yourself short, but we all have some creativity in us. We just have to tap into it and, make it do what it do. But, I was glad to see, that they're doing it. And hopefully you'll tap into your creative side as well one day.
I will do that.
I think you already have, but, it is what it is.
In the words of Jay-Z, I won't buy it until I can buy it twice. The hip-hop mastermind turned business mogul has been dropping gems for Black people to get their finances in order for quite some time now. So it's only right that he does his part to help his community do so by investing in Outro, a platform that helps build credit and provides education on financial literacy. Outro, formerly known as Perch, has just secured the funding needed to further democratize credit building through reoccurring payment forms like digital subscriptions. Think Netflix, Hulu, Spotify, and more. With approximately 63 million Americans who are either unbanked or underbanked, Outro is on a mission to use streaming service payments to help people not only build their credit, but improve it. According to a press release, the Series A funding round led by Pendulum totaled $18 million thanks to other companies like Jay-Z's Marcy Venture Partners, City Ventures, Black Capital Fund, Concrete Rose Fund, and a host of others. The new funding will be used to fuel company growth, geared toward credit building and its financial literacy education program with an aim to provide underrepresented individuals with financial power. Here's how it works. With all other available data to demonstrate a person's fiscal responsibility, there's no excuse to continue to rely on outdated methods like credit cards and loan payments, which are predatory and exclusionary at best, said Altro co-founder and CEO Michael Broughton in an official press release shared with Afrotech. Perch has proven the demand for more accessible forms of credit building, and now as Altro, we're creating a movement bringing financial empowerment to all. The app even allows users to see a quicker shift in their credit scores. However, what makes this fintech stand apart in its commitment to financial literacy education, through over 350 snippets, people can learn more about cryptocurrency, trading, and investing. Contemporary fintech has traditionally been designed by and for individuals with strong financial health, a thinking that leaves many behind. Created by a team who experienced this problem firsthand, Altro has developed a financial empowerment platform that unlocks economic opportunity for those that the credit building system hasn't been built for, said Risha Sinha, managing director at Pendulum. How can we participate? When launched in 2020 under the name Perch, the app saw massive success with a wait list to sign up made up of over 200,000 people. Now Altro users will have the chance to build credit and have options through their existing spending habits with participating subscription services that include but are not limited to Netflix, YouTube Premium, Dollar Shave Club, Adobe Creative Cloud, Nintendo Online, Apple Music, SoundCloud, Chegg, Crunchyroll, Audible, Sunbasket, Hulu, and more. Check out Altro.io for a full list of subscription services. If that's not dope.
That is. I definitely have to say that is definitely dope.
And he's right. Whenever I think of credit, credit repair or credit improvement, I've always thought about credit cards and the traditional loans. So to think outside of the box and figure out a way to use services that people are already using and to leverage those in order to be able to improve credit, that's genius.
Yeah,
so
because
congratulations.
We don't get, it's funny because we don't get credit, or I say that in that way, but we don't get credit for paying these subscription services on a monthly basis. Right. And a lot of us are paying the Hulus and the Netflixes. And
exactly. They're part of our daily, monthly budget. So it's like, why not leverage something that we're already using that's a no-brainer for the end user? Talk about, streamlining. I love that concept.
Oh, yeah. It's a dope concept, and I definitely applaud or definitely encourage, as many people to, look into it and actually participate when the opportunity arises by going to Altrio.io for the full list of subscription services to see how you can actually help improve your credit, because us as African Americans, we are known to not have really good credit or decent enough credit to be able to purchase or to get low interest rates or things like that. And this is definitely an opportunity for us to take advantage of to be able to, help us out in the long run. So
especially now with the rate of inflation and interest rates going up, anything we pay for now, be it, via cash or by card, it's definitely inflated. So using this platform to help build the credit that would ultimately lower what you may spend in the end is phenomenal.
Yeah, I definitely agree. In our next and final story, this one actually is one that speaks to my heart because it's food related. Restaurant owners Robin and Zach Wallace have officially made history with the first Black-owned food truck to operate at Walt Disney World, per reports from Travel Noir. The pair, who is husband and wife duo that took their local green restaurant to the food truck industry, initially launched their business to take their health into more consideration after losing family members. Losing family due to health issues encouraged them to not only take back control of their own health, but it also pushed them to want to help others do the same. Quote, "I lost my brother and my wife lost her mother to cancer," said Zach in an interview. When you are sick with illness such as cancer or high blood pressure, doctors will tell you to not eat fried foods, eat lean meats and vegetables, and no pork or beef. Well, I already don't eat pork or beef, so if you can't eat this while you're sick, these things shouldn't be eaten if you're feeling good, which I completely agree with. Yeah. With business booming in Atlanta, the two received an offer to take their food truck talents down to Disney Springs, and the rest is history. Their food truck is the first Black-owned truck to operate at the popular theme park. "We wanted to bring something to our community without sacrificing the taste," Zach expressed. "We know our culture tends to like soul food, barbecue, fried foods, but it's affecting our health. Of the illnesses plaguing our community, the top 3 killers are hypertension, cancer, and diabetes," he said. Overall, the Wallaces aim to be a beacon of light at the theme park by providing visitors with the healthy meals without losing the flavor. "When eating here, we hope people realize that you can control your life by what you eat and removing the negative things," Zach concluded. "Put yourself first on your to-do list and think about the people most impacted by your daily dietary choices."
So when are we going back to Disney Springs?
So we're actually going to Disneyland, but they're in Florida, so we have to, get some people over in, Disneyland as well. But in the meantime, we definitely applaud Zach and his wife for doing this down in Disney World in Orlando, Florida. And Disney Springs specifically. So if you've not actually been to Disney Springs is not necessarily a theme park, but it's more like their shopping district, their shopping and entertainment district. And they do have quite a few nice restaurants out there. So to know that they've actually added this food truck, and a Black-owned food truck at that, pulled them out of Atlanta to bring them down there to be able to expand their business. That's definitely dope. And as they mentioned, so many of us complain about eating healthy because it's eating healthy, and the food doesn't taste as good, this and that and the third. But in their case, they have said that they don't want to sacrifice flavor and taste for health. So I'm definitely interested to try.
So am I.
What they have down there. We have family down there, so we'll have to definitely share this story with them. Hopefully y'all are watching and you all actually go down to Disney Springs and check out this food truck and try some of their good healthy eating and healthy soul food. Yeah.
Were you able to take a look at the menu to see what they offer?
I did not. We'll definitely have to take a look at the menu and see what they offer, and possibly post it right here or something like that. We all just have stuff right here, but we'll definitely have to take a look at the menu and see what they offer. Because I'm intrigued. Again, this speaks to my heart because I'm a foodie, and at the same time I'm a big kid and I like Disney. So combine the two things and I am there. Yes, I am completely there.
Good deal.
We thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of RETV News Break.
Be sure to subscribe to the RETV YouTube channel and Facebook pages for more great news and shows.
Also, RETV is available on Roku. Download the RETV Roku channel today to watch more entertaining and educational shows. We look forward to seeing you again next week right here on RETV. And until then, be blessed and be great.
Hey, it's your girl Tia Robertson. I'm the host of Entrepreneur Insider. Right here on RETV every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern for entrepreneurs and news that you need to know about. See you there.
Welcome to What's Going On? My name is Demita Joe. Each Wednesday, you can find me here at 3 p.m. I'll be over here discussing different things that are going on and try to bring you a boost of positivity for your week because we all need this. We're going to share some feel-good stories. We might find a hometown hero. We may take a look at some trending topic. And sometimes we might even find a lesson in a not-so-warm and fuzzy story if we can. I'm Demita Joe, and I'll see you guys on the next episode right here on What's Going On?
Tune in to Millionaire Man Cave, only on Relationship Entertainment Television, Tuesdays at 8 p.m.